Greetings, this is sloshworks and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. We spent a little bit of time looking at the character creation system in the last one, and it looks pretty in-depth. It looks like if you spent a lot more time than we did in the 15 minutes or so that we looked at it, you could really make something quite detailed for your character. And yeah, it looks like it's going to be very good, but what we really, what we're here for is to get stuck into the game. So without further ado, let us move on. I have not played any of this whatsoever, so let's go. It looks like by holding the right mouse button you can set out formations.
Going.
Let's go talk to these guys. Guess I can talk to him by doing that. Talk with Medrith. Cowman. Is this Medrith? That's Medrith. An elf idles by the road, watching the village across the river. He nods as you approach, and the cowled figures standing near him fall silent. Greetings. A look of horror slowly forms on his face. Blazes, you've just come from the village, have you? How bad was it? Okay, so we've got clever miner and aggressive miner. I wonder if that comes from our stats. Let's go with two. This guy's he's a godlike. He's a loner. He's a hunter by himself. Let's go with quit babbling and just tell me what this is about. Aggressive miner. Haven't you heard? There's a murder on the loose, said to have gone mad with grief and strangled a dozen healthy children when her own was hollowborn. He nods at the figures with him. We've come all the way from Defiance Bay to bring her to justice. So we've got rational, passionate, and clever. So we're going to be rational. Yes, rational would fit with our character. I don't know why my guy's hanging out with these other dudes, but I guess that's this is the beta and we're not really finding that stuff out yet. So why are you standing around here, rational miner? He nods across the river. She's hiding out in the village. We'd go in after her ourselves, but the problem is she knows our faces. There's no telling what she'd do if she saw us coming, and we'd like to avoid any further collateral damage. He leans closer. Her name's Nifri. She's an Orlan. We want to get her out of town so that we can deal with her cleanly. She knows we're looking for her. But if someone were to convince her that it's safe to leave... Okay, obviously, number 3 we can't do because our character doesn't have a high enough intellect. So it looks like it's gonna... You're gonna have different ways to get through different things. I mean, this is very early in the game, but it looks like you can kind of tell. I could say, I could draw her out. He nods. She won't know you. It'll be simple. I have a few questions for you. What did Nifri do exactly? She was responsible for the murder of all those babies in Defiance Bay, remember? Terrible thing, but we'll make her pay alright. Okay. I should get back to the search. New task, cat and mouse. Find Nifri and lure her out of Direford. Okay, so it looks like we've got some stuff down here. We can pick different formations. I wonder if we can change. The formations, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go through our characters here. It looks like we have different skills here. The tooltips pop up and tell us what they are. So our guy has a wounding shot and swift aim, which is modal. I guess that's not something we need to worry about. I keep trying to move the camera around with the WASD, but that doesn't work. But the arrow keys same too, so that's good. That's cool. And it looks like we can't turn the screen around. So without further ado, I guess we need to go in here. But should we go explore this place first? Let's go in here first. It's always worthwhile. I guess that's leaving the map, maybe? Let's go in here. I really dig the music in this. The music in this is really, really cool. I'm very, very stoked to be playing this. Alright. Should we go talk to this dude? That's Selby. You must be wanting Beardmar. He's out of town. I'm just keeping the candles lit until he gets back. We can look at this. The candles among the skulls give off a pleasant musky aroma. The spear's inscription reads, set upon a new road, so rise the faithful of Bereth. What's this? Does that mean we can loot that? Will he get cross if we do? Scroll of protection. We'll take all. Yep. Is there a perception skill that we can use? That's scouting. Select all, backspace, camp is R. Character, journal, stronghold. Oh, that's right. I remember that was one of the stretch goals for the game, having your stronghold that you could run, so you got like land that you own while you're playing the game, which I really like that aspect to it. It makes the game feel like you are kind of tougher. Okay, space is pause, that's cool. We do have a pause button. I really do feel like we should have WAS and D as you be able to move the screen. What did I do? I don't know what I did then. House Harrand Guard. The guard gives you an appraising eye. You've recently come to Dyford, I take it. I don't suppose you saw a young elven noblewoman on the road. I'm stuck in this wretched place with the rest of my unit until we find her. There's no... my guy wouldn't come storming into the town and just screaming at guards, but maybe I'll make a character later that would. Same as everyone else in this blazing village, he sighs. Perhaps you could go speak with Lord Harrand at the inn anyway. He'll be grateful for the assistance, and it could be the locals will open up to you about his daughter's disappearance more than they have to us. Okay, so we've got a couple of quests. I love my lion. Pause McGee. The graphics are pretty damn impressive, actually. Like, all the ambient kind of stuff and the sound effects and like the pigs running around and just the water effects over here are so that is so pretty. Should we go in here? I really am. I just keep looking for like a perception button that I can press like in Wasteland 2 to highlight things that we can actually loot, but I know it's not there. Alright. I mean, even that looks awesome. The mill slowly grinds away at a trough of grain. There's a dude over here. There's a box we can loot here. Take some rice. Take some grain. Take some of that. Feel a little bit guilty about taking all this dude's stuff, even though he's just watching us. Oh, there's another dude over there. Let's talk to them. Villager. Can't remember the last time we had a healthy birth in the village. Have you been to Defiance Bay? I hear there's no Hollowborn there. So I wonder what this Hollowborn thing is. I guess it's children being born without a soul or something like that. I'm not really sure if they're being born dead. Like, does it mean they're dead or... Go up here. Is there anything we can see up here? We can loot that. Got some vegetables now. Who's this dude? Let's go talk to this dude. The Lord staying at the Dracogen has just about worn out his welcome. Oh, I could have read it down there. I was walking away and I was getting confused. Let's go have a look at the pig. I'm a bark string. Bark, 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 bark. So that's a talking pig. What about that one? Piglet. Okay, very strange. Talking pigs. Let's go around this way. There's a few villagers over here having a little bit of a chat. Let's talk to them. That lord will have bigger problems if his guards keep pushing us around. Okay, so the guards aren't very... What about this dude? Don't run away. Harold's men have already asked us about the girl. What do they want? Okay, it doesn't look like we can get in that building there. Okay, if you hold down the mouse button, the middle mouse button, you can actually drag it around. So that kind of works. Let's go in here. Nothing there that we can loot. Nothing there. Let's go in here. Ooh, it's a shop. Winfrith. A portly, smiling man stands behind a warped wooden counter, polishing a buckler up. Haven't seen you before. Always glad to see a new face in town. Company's good for business. I think I'm losing a little bit of the writing there. For business, chat is good for the soul. That's what I always say. Anyhow, what can I do for you? What's been going on in Dyford? Oh well, you know, we're a quiet little town. Not much happens here, especially not since the legacy hit. People realised they couldn't have babies and just stopped trying altogether. And that takes a lot of the excitement out of the day-to-day, if you can believe it. So, I don't even want to get into that. Show me what you have for sale. So we have 5,000 copper pieces. We have ropes and grappling hooks and stuff. We have boots of zealous command. We have fine hatchets, fine armor, all that kind of stuff. Let's have a look what we've actually got. I don't think any of us have got any items. Oh no, he's got a bow. And he's got padded armor. So we do have some items. So that's good. We're not going to worry about this now. We're going to come back there later. I'm sure you don't want to just sit and watch me go through the merchant for the entire episode, so got to remember I can't use WASD. I keep wondering why I'm not moving. Is that a person? No, it's just a villager. Let's go in this one. This looks like a big building. It looks like something's going to happen in here. Villagers. Villager. Let's go talk to the innkeeper. The innkeeper digs inside a mug with a dirty rag. His eyes under his thick brows are tired but watchful. He gives you a quick nod as you approach the bar. Don't see many travellers these days. It's something I can do for you. I'd like to... What was your exchange with that nobleman about? He looks up from polishing his tankard and glowers at the Lord. Folk round here... It's decent. They mind their own business. You want to stick your nose in it? Go talk to him yourself. I have questions about Diaford. Ask. Have you seen an Orlan called Knifery? He jerks his head at the stairs. Twitchy lady, that one. You said you don't see many travellers. Of course not. Why would they come here? We got bandits on the road and an ogre in the forest. So that yapping fool Rumbled will tell you. Worse yet, hadn't been a healthy child here born here in over a year. Most kith that come here is just passing through. Tell me about the village. Walk from one bridge to the next and you've seen it. We're quiet, hard-working folk. Keep to ourselves and don't take to being pushed around. He glares at the well-dressed man standing off to the side. Sid, that bard by the fire, could spin you the yarn if you're so inclined. Cool, so let's talk about the ogre. You don't hardly see him this close to town. Ogres and kith don't mix well. Ugly bastards, but they're smart enough to know that much. You want to know more? Talk to Rumbold, his farm southwest of here. Cool. So we might as well talk to the Lord Harrond, I think. The man wears ADS-style robes, simple but elegant. His fine leather shoes look like they've been made for padding around indoors, yet they're caked with mud. He yanks at a lock of hair twined around his silk-gloved finger. His fine features are etched with anxiety. My child is out there, do they not understand? My lord, we're doing everything we can. Unfortunately, these villagers... He jerks a few strands from his head. Beasts, take them all. I don't care how you do it, but find her. This is great. Your child is missing, I take it? Yes, Lady Alice, my daughter. He tugs at the fingertips of his gloves. I've asked around, but nobody in this mudhole has any concerns beyond their swine. They turn my men away like beggars and seem downright pleased to be of no use. But you're not one of my soldiers, and you look like you're used to getting your hands dirty, if you don't mind me saying so. Well, I mean, I don't mind doing what I need to. His guard leans in. My lord, Harrond raises a hand to silence the man. If you find her, he nibbles the thumb of one silk glove. Tell her I won't be upset with her. She can come back and all will be well. I just want to make sure my Alice, my child, is safe. Nothing in the world is more important to me. I heard you arguing with the innkeeper. We can't do it. A petty, small-minded man, just like the rest of them around here. I've been paying him an honest fee for board and bed, and yet he can't be bothered to stir himself to concern for my Alice, so we don't have enough perception to do that. I wonder if we had started talking with a different character, whether we would have been able to. So, I'd like to ask a few questions about your daughter. Describe Lady Alice. She's a striking young woman, bears more resemblance to her mother than to me. She has auburn hair and delicate, well-bred features. She must be, 28 or 29 now. How long has she been missing? We'd stopped in Diaford for a few days. On our fourth evening here, I was making plans to continue our journey. Lady Alice was feeling unwell and went to bed. When I retired a couple of hours later, I found that she had vanished. None of my men had seen her go, and no one at the inn knew where she was. Since then, my people have been combing the village, but we've yet to find a clue, and the locals have been no help. Why did you and Alice come to Diaford? It was merely a stop along the way to Ina's Rest. However, she took ill shortly before our arrival, so it seemed prudent to allow her a few days to recover. Okay. I'm happy with what you've told me, so we need to find information about Alice's disappearance. I think we need to buy some access to the rooms to get upstairs to see Knifery. Okay, so we're going to get +2 dexterity. Is that a temporary buff? So if we get... We'll get Drake's Den. Okay, so we'll rest there. Does that mean that we've already done that, or...? They have reputations, one aggressive and one rush. Oh, okay, so that builds up as we go along. Okay. Most time in party. Oh, look at all of these stats. This is going to be awesome. By the end of the game, you'll have so much stuff. Apparently, we can level up. And they've given you, in the beta, they've given you enough to level up to level 5. So we should probably do that now, because I think we're supposed to. So, as we level up, we get skills in survival, mechanics, lore, athletics, and stealth. Let's put up some stealth. So to go to 2 stealth. Okay, so we got 0 stealth. 1 gets us to 2 stealth here, and then we need 3 increments to go to the next one, and then it's 6 to go to the next one. Okay, so stealth allows characters of any class to attempt to avoid being seen and heard. So that's good. So it is used automatically whenever the character is in scouting mode. The higher the character's skill, the closer they can get to enemies before being detected. So he's a ranger. Scouting's probably pretty good. Athletics. Adventuring is tiring work. Travelling, fighting, and scrambling up fallen statues can take its toll. The athletics skill counters the effects of accrued fatigue, allowing characters to go further and fight longer before they suffer penalties. So it's good for climbing, swimming, and jumping, and other physical feats. So I'm going to drop stealth down to... I'm going to put 1 on everything, because there you go. Lore represents a character's accumulated miscellaneous knowledge and trivia, often of occult or esoteric topics. Each time a character attacks an enemy, their lore skill helps contribute to revealing their defenses, and for common enemies, filling in their bestiary entries. Cool! Oh, this game is just seeming better and better. Mechanics is about disabling or activating machines, so I'm not going to give that to him. Survival allows characters to make better use of the food and potion items they find. The higher the character's survival skill, the longer the duration of such items. Survival can also be used in conversations and script interactions that involve wilderness challenges or specialization information. So, we've got 2 left. I'm thinking that I'm going to put it on athletics. No, we're going to put it on stealth. We're going to go with stealth. So we've got stealth 3, we've got 1 on them. So that's cool. Class unlocks. We have unlocked Defensive Bond. The empathic bond between ranger and animal companion yields a preternatural awareness of incoming danger, giving both a significant bonus to defense when both are subjected to the same area of effect attack. Cool. So we've got no new talents. We put all those up. Does that mean that I need to level them all up separately? No. He's already... Okay, these other guys are already 5th level, I think. Yeah, they're all 5th level, and we just need to level ourselves up. Okay, I understand what's going on here. So we're gonna... I'm gonna put lore up, and athletics up, and then I'm gonna work on stealth for this level. In this one we got marked prey, used once per encounter. Designates a single target as prey, giving the ranger and animal companion a damage bonus against that target until combat ends. We've got the marked prey trait. And I guess we can pick one of these. So we can pick weapon focus adventurer, knight, noble, peasant, ruffian. Oh, and that's just different types of weapons. We get hold the line, which increases our engagement limit by 1. Vicious companion, which makes our lion hit for more damage per attack. Bonus wounding shot. Okay, so we can use 1 more extra wounding shot per encounter. And that gives us better shoot quickly, reducing the accuracy penalty of swift aim. I think we might take this weapon focus. What kind of bow do we have? I'm really not sure what kind of bow we have, so I'm not going to do that now. Hopefully we can save that till the next level. Oh no, we can't. We have to take it now. I'm going to get Vicious Companion because I didn't look at what we had. There we go. That's level. I do like that they're letting us do this. Let's have a look at our inventory just real quickly. We have a fine hunting bow, a hatch. That's the rogue, that's not me. That one is the one we want to look at. We have a war bow, so we want to level up war bow. Okay, let's take stealth to 4. Let's take athletics up. Stealth up. Yep, I'm happy with that. Stealth's getting up there. We got no new class unlocks, no new talent unlocks. That went up the way it was. Yep, done. I'm really not sure if we're doing this well or not, so I'm sure we'll find out. Okay, so I'm thinking let's take lore up and one more of athletics. Yep, sounds good to me. We didn't get any more of the traits down there, which is a bit of a pity. We could have got the warbow one. And we got a Stalker's Link. A long experience fighting together enables the ranger and animal companion to fight as a highly efficient team. Enemies engaged with the animal companion become flanked, while the ranger has a ranged weapon equipped and is opposite the target. Excellent. I love it when things are flanked. Cool. So we have leveled everyone up as much as we can. Let's see if we can save it. Let's save the game so we don't get confused and lost as we click through things. Alright. Let's go upstairs and see if we can find Nifri. Come on, I want to go upstairs. I guess we can't go upstairs. Okay. What's happening here? Are we hurt? What's happening? Elapsed time. Doesn't look like we've got anything that's doing any damage to us, so that's okay. Let's go. Go in here, talk to this dude. What are you doing in the kitchen? Dangler will get you sorted out with food and drink. Okay. Can we eat it? Let's get some food. It looks like something's happening, so we'll talk to this dude. My guys are just running around like crazy people. I want to order food and drinks. Let us get camping supplies, some poultry, and some beer. Done. Now, how do we eat that? I think it's R. Camping is not allowed in this area. Okay, let's just get out of here. Apparently the lion can't come. He just waits at the door. That's so cute. I'm sorry if I'm just rambling and I'm not quite sure what I'm doing, but yeah, I've played none of this, so... Should we keep looking for Nifri, or should we go and see if we can get into some kind of combat? I think we should probably try and find Nifri. I reckon she's probably hiding out here. I don't know why I feel that way, but I just do. I can't find it anywhere. We'll talk about this later. Get back to the dyers. I'll take care of our customer. Okay. A sturdy, broad-shouldered man wipes his hands on his slacks. He reeks of the same foul compound wafting from the vats, and his arms are stained with dye. You're looking to purchase some leather. Have you seen Nifri and Orlan from Defiance Bay? I make it a point to keep out of other people's business. What's in the collapsed tower? It's collapsed. Nothing. He rolls his eyes and shrugs. A few hides on stretching racks and the tallow stench Dangler's always grumbling about. The rest of the keep's dust, just like the fool lady Thanu, who tried to hold it. There's a bard at the inn who'll tell you the whole blazing story if you want to hear it. Show me what you have for sale. We have a trollhide belt. Okay, right-clicking opens up the the item description. So we don't want that. We cannot afford anything else that this man has whatsoever, so there's not much point in looking at it now. Stay out of my private quarters. That goes for you and Harren's bootlickers. Do you reckon there's somebody back here? There's something down there. Maybe we can stealth in later. Or maybe we can come back at a certain time of day and there won't be anyone there. I wonder if we can camp in town. Camping is not allowed in this area. Is that a villager? I don't suppose you've seen a young, noble, elvish woman in these parts. No, not really. Okay, let's go this way. Just trying to get into some combat so we can see what that's like. But this game looks like it has so much potential. Okay, we want to go to... We're going to go southwest because we want to go to... Take you 6 hours, okay. So we'll walk for 6 hours at night. I can hear... The sounds even sound like it's at night. The ambient soundtrack for this game is absolutely astonishing. Okay, it looks like we can get into some combat here. So if we pick my person and we use wounding shot, I think we can do this. Okay, so we've done that. I'm not quite sure what happens now. Can we pause it and make people do their attacks? Is that what we need to do? So we'll pause it and finishing blow. No, we'll give crippling strike. So we pause it to do our action. So we're going to first level priest force. Oh my god, this is like a proper old school role playing game. Look at all the choices we have. We want healing on my guy, I reckon. So if I want to heal, I do that, and this guy is a wizard that's going to do Minotaur missiles. Wow, that was all a bit crazy. Okay, that's our first combat done, I guess. Okay, D goes slow motion, I guess. Let's just run in and see what happens. I want my guy to attack from there. Okay, they came in way quicker than before. How do you make it go slow? I'll find that out before we play the next one, but... Okay, so we've got my guy at the front. Can do wounding shot on that one. And then we've got this dude here who's going to do knockdown on that one. Our BB fighter. We have our BB rogue who is going to... Let's try crippling strike on that one. And our wizard is going to go... So, if I do... I wonder how you can tell where the line of the magical attack's going to go. Because I think, yeah, that hit us, and it still, I can still hear the. Can you still hear that? That's all a bit crazy. So get you to attack that guy. Oh, that's my dude. Attack that one. And attack that one. Okay, so you can do that on that guy. This is a bit weird. It's a bit hard to... Oh! We lost somebody! Okay, can we heal them? What do we got? Circle of Protection, Pillar of Faith, Prayer Against Restraint. We've got Holy Radiance. We want to heal someone. Restore moderate stamina. What about just healing? We want just a healing spell. Still Doubt, Iconic Projection, Divine Mark. Okay, we want to just do this. We're just going to do this. We're going to have him run away. I don't understand what's happening here. Oh, this is awesome, but I really don't understand what I'm doing, so... Let's use that on that one. The priest, I want to run away. And cast. That's the wizard, so I want the wizard to do... That's the wizard. The fighter can... I'm doing really badly here, guys. I promise I'll practice in between this time and the next episode so that I actually know what I'm doing. Vigorous Defense, Defender. Let's just get him to attack. And we'll get you to cast Rolling Flame on that guy. I think we've lost everybody in this entire party already because I played stupidly. So we'll go here, we'll get Rolling Flame again, and we'll cast it there. And that should, it's rolling down, and that should take out all of them. Okay, S makes it slow. That makes it a little bit easier to keep up with. I really should have looked that up before we started this. Okay, we'll jump up here. We're going to cast Fireball. Wow, it's so much easier when you're going in slow motion. Okay, guys, so I'm going to practice a lot. I'm going to come back with this next time. We'll probably start from the beginning, and we will see what we can do with all of these guys, because at the moment we're doing pretty badly. I apologise massively for it, but D goes faster, S goes slower. How is this thing such a demon? Let's cast Magic Missile at it. That should get rid of him. Okay, that was an Elder Lion, that's why. Okay, all of the stamina run out, but we're all alive. Okay, that's weird. Okay, so my stamina ran out, but I didn't die. Okay, we'll take the Lion Fang. I don't understand how we survived that, guys. Anyway, this is kind of our first look at Pillars of Eternity. This game looks pretty damn amazing. I'm going to practice a bit for a few hours before I come back, and I'm really keen on doing kind of a full series on this. I hope you guys let me know what you think. It looks amazing. Graphics look amazing. I'm once again completely stoked that I backed this on Kickstarter. And as I said, I promise I'll learn the game before I come back and start playing it. So, as always, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back very, very soon with a way more knowledgeable playthrough of this game. See you next time.